All right, welcome everyone to the last round here from our locals here today. Running OP08, really good, exciting format. Honestly, still can't wait for OP8.5. All the new starter decks, play Purple Luffy and play Doflamingo here. We got a bit of a run back going between Robert and Ben. Both taking L's in their previous appearances on camera here, so it's redemption for one of these two. Robert going ahead playing the Perona and rearranging the top. All right, and he's just gonna go ahead and put everything on the bottom. I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll see. Going on to Ben's turn one, playing the Makino. Does he remember to look at life this time? Yes, he does. All right, and then we go ahead, we play Garp. Garp going to get the black Sabo here. Now moving on to Robert here. You know, taking go ahead the blind route. Hopefully he's able to blind hit a Jinbei into a Weevil that he may have in hand to start applying more pressure to Ben. Well, I think we're just gonna play a Dofi blocker here, which we do, rearranging the top once again. And I don't think I see a Jinbei, and I saw a 2K Mihawk, a Perona. Not really a whole lot of decent options for what I saw. Or I don't know. I think I personally would have just blind Dofi'd, but that's just me. Alright, we play Hiyori, then we play the Baby Sabo, putting our leader to 7k and swinging in. Robert more than likely going to take this, but let's see what we pitch here first. Probably an Ice Age, I'd assume, if we had Ice Ages in hand. But we do just pitch another Baby Sabo and a big ace. We swing 7k into the leader. And Robert taking it. Now going to 5 Dawn here. Let's see if he remembered how he arranged the top this time around. Are we just putting, okay, yeah, we're putting a nice little 4-stack on the leader. And we do hit the Weevil, we draw a card, but the Weevil is supposed to come in rested. There it is. All right, on to Ben's turn now. Ben's sitting at 1 life. And at 6 Dawn, we do play Flampe to go ahead and go down to 0. Pay 1 for a 3 Brothers Bond. And I saw a big Luffy, which we do go ahead and we grab the Egghead Luffy. I don't know if there was a baby Luffy in there or not. But we should just attach 2 here, go for the effect. Seeing if we have anything in hand to play. And we're setting the ace and the Egghead Luffy. And now we go ahead and we swing 7 and then we swing 9. We are swinging the 9 at the Weevil and taking the 7 to the face, which we do counter out of with a Mihawk and a Dofi. Looking like Ben's in a pretty solid spot here. Honestly, not too big of a board for him to deal with, and has the 1 life. Robert here going on to the next turn. Let's see what he does, if he can make some headway here. We do have to commit a Dawn into the Weevil in order for it to swing. Alright, we finally decided to go ahead and swing 6. For some odd reason, which doesn't literally do anything at all. And there it is. There it is. He realized his boo-boo. We do now opt to put 2 underneath our leader, swing the 7, and use the effect. And that's not how that works. That card doesn't get played. And Robert realizing that's not how that works at all, which is a little unfortunate. We do combo the Machina, goes into the Jinbei, and the Jinbei turns into a Moria. Moria looked like he grabbed back a 2K from the drop. Which Ben just starts off with going for the baby Luffy, going into Egghead Luffy, buffing the leader, and popping the Jinbei. Probably honestly just would have popped the Weevil, if I'm gonna be real, so slight misplay there, but nothing that should end up being too much of a problem. He can just clean it up by swinging through it. It looks like we did go ahead and play another Three Brothers Bond there. And paying 2 for another baby Luffy. Now we are going to go ahead and use the leader effect to set back the both Egghead Luffys, because that card's just insane in this matchup. So now we do pop the Moria. We should put our leader to 9. This will be a 12k swing. Which, I mean, at that point you just let that thing die. Swing 7 in with lead. And it looks like we're probably comboing that Perona and that Mihawk. Which that is what we do. We end up swinging 6 with the Sabo just to go ahead and get another 2k out of hand, or see if he takes it, which he does. Looks like he picked up a Weevil there. Yeah, it's real unfortunate for Robert. Ben being able to consistently go through those Egghead Luffys just makes it such a hard matchup for Dofi to kind of get through to a degree, because he's not able to stick anything on board, and anything he does play with leader effect just gets swung into by a buffed Luffy leader. So now we are at 9 Dawn here. Tapping 1. Probably for a Perona. Or am I missing something as to why that Dawn is tapped? Alright, and we are swinging 7k in to the ace using the leader effect. to go ahead and play out this croc. And we do go ahead and we let the ace die. Makes sense, just so we can go ahead and replay it again. We probably don't have another one, so we're completely fine with losing it. And then does get hit with a red rock on that Saba, which is really good for Robert. He can probably try and establish a bit of a comeback here. Problem being, Robert really doesn't have too much of a board. So seeing gravity blades earlier definitely would have been a real good thing for Robert. But we do see Moria #1 coming down. And Moria doing exactly what it does, bring back those two babies, a baby Ace and a baby Luffy. We do use the baby Luffy to go into the Egghead Luffy, and now we are using our leader effect, which should go ahead and get us buffed to a 9k here, and then we stay pretty healthy, honestly. So we can go ahead and swing into the leader with the ace once again, which should get a 2k and a 1k out of Robert's hand, which it does. And then we use the Rocket Luffy to go ahead and pop the croc and draw a card, going 11k into leader. And just like you know, Robert seemed to go ahead and have a chance at stabilizing and doing something here, it's just turned around. All right, so we do put 3 underneath the leader, swinging into the ace, which we probably let it die, right? No? Interesting. I saw that we had another Moria. I don't know why we didn't just let it die. No, I guess I see why, because we can get more value out of keeping it on board, and then we can swing with it, swing with the Moria, play the other Moria, do the whole shebang all over again. So that makes sense.
When individuality, when personality is known and experienced as an expression of the whole cosmos, then the person becomes more individual, not less individual.
All right, and playing the boa here, which then stuns the Gecko Moria, so we probably aren't gonna be able to go for lethal here. I feel like if Moria was able to swing, we would, because we would get 2 swings out of the ace, our leader swing, and then a Moria swing in, which a 9, 2 7th, and an 11 probably ends the game here more than likely. But, you know, we do exactly what Black Yellow Luffy does and plays the Moria to get back baby Ace and baby, sorry, not baby Ace, baby Luffy and baby Sabo, which we go into the man, the myth, the legend, probably one of the best cards to be printed for yellow in the Egghead Luffy. And then we go into the black Sabo blocker here, protecting our board, even though blue doesn't really do any KO effects. But now we have an 11k swing going to lead. There's no blockers up, so Robert just has to take this. And then we swing 7 and to lead. Probably eats another 2 and a 1. And then we Egghead Luffy to pop the blocker and draw a card. Yeah, man, this is a really rough spot for Robert to be in. I feel like either way you try and chop it up, it's just GG's right here. Well, we start off with a big ol' AK swing into the ace. That's just an easy little 2k. And we're just going to drop 10 to drop Kaido just to try and fill our hand here. I mean, we draw 2 2Ks, 3 2Ks. Alright, we drew 3 2Ks. But I think with what's on board, there is literally no chance. Yep, we go ahead and we swing 9k, and if he just takes, then you just go ahead and you put the rest under Mori and swing for 19. Alright, and then does go in for 19, and that is the game. That pretty much wraps it up. Person that ended up going undefeated was Justin, playing Lucci, as you saw earlier in game 1. Thank you guys for watching so much. We'll be back shortly here with another set of videos, and I will see y'all in the next one.